Disclaimer, I did not study abroad during COVID-19. I am just now getting around to editing this video, which took place in December 2019. Enjoy! Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Claire. In case you didn't know, I'm actually going to Costa Rica. I leave in 2 days and it's super exciting. I'm going to be studying sustainable development there, which if you've been getting to know me for a little bit, you know that I've been super passionate about the environment lately, and so this is just going to be a really great addition to my growing library of knowledge that's kind of up in my brain. That being said, obviously I'm so pumped. I am actually getting to go with a couple of my friends from my school to study there, and I know that I'm going to have such an amazing time. But at the same time, it's honestly kind of stressful just making sure that I go talk to everyone that I need to talk to before I leave, get everything that needs to be done, and I've just been kind of feeling like I'm running out of time with my winter break. But there was so much that I wanted to do, both for the channel, for my Instagram, for kind of academic goals for next semester. So I'm hoping that with this video I can kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone by kind of showing you my packing process that I went through to prepare for my trip to Costa Rica. The first thing that I had to do was take a look at the list that the program provider of my study abroad program sent to us, and as you can see, it's quite lengthy and a little bit intimidating. But I feel like this packing list was very thorough and included kind of everything that I needed for this experience. One thing that I had to do through this program provider was visit a doctor and get them to fill out a physical for me to say that I was all in good shape and ready to go on this trip. And one thing that the doctor told me while I was there was just to be aware of mosquitoes, ticks, other kinds of parasitic insects. And so she suggested that I treat my clothes with permethrin, I think it's called, which she said you can get it at any kind of outdoorsy camping store. So I found this one at a local chain, and I decided I was going to treat my clothes so that I wouldn't have to worry about these pests as much while I was actually in Costa Rica, and I could just kind of enjoy my time there. So as you can see, I lay all my clothes out on the back porch and I just sprayed them with a decent layer of this permethrin stuff. The bottle, and when I looked it up online, they both said that you want to make sure that you get it wet enough that the color darkens a little bit on your clothes so that you know it's wet with the spray. So I just did both sides of my clothes and then I let them dry for 2 hours, and I went back to packing my other stuff while I waited for them to dry up. So while I was waiting for those to dry, I started to work on toiletries. So I have some body wash, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, obviously. And in case you've never traveled or flown on a plane or went abroad before, you always have to have all of your liquids and sometimes even your creams. If the TSA agents are a little bit picky that day, you have to have them all fit into a quart-sized bag that zips shut and is sealed. And I think the limit on the size of the bottle is 3 fluid ounces, so you have to be mindful of that too. And that's why those travel-sized containers are so handy, because not only is it gonna help you kind of fit everything that you need into your bag without having these big bottles of shampoo and conditioner, but it will also help you get through security quickly without having to throw anything away. So once my clothes were done drying, thankfully it didn't rain on them. I couldn't find anywhere that said that they needed to be washed afterwards, but I figured better safe than sorry, and I didn't want to have my clothes just be kind of goopy with this stuff. That's a weird way to describe it, but so I threw them in the wash And this chemical that I like treated them with, it's supposed to last up to 6 weeks and up to 6 washes. Since I'm only going to be gone 3 weeks and doing 3 loads of laundry, I figured that it would be fine if I just threw them in there just to kind of get them like nice and fresh again. So I washed all my clothes, dried them, and then I simply folded them up. And another like really great packing tip that's relatively well known is to roll your clothes instead of folding them, just because this gets out kind of all of those air spaces. It makes them more compact and tighter so that you can fit more things into your suitcase. And with me, I'm only bringing my backpack and a carry-on, so making the most of the space available to me is super important. I brought, I think, like 4 or 5 pairs of pants and shorts, about the same amount of t-shirts. I did bring a blanket. That was the only thing that wasn't on the packing list that I felt that I still needed. Made sure I have all my medications, passport, ID, all of that stuff. So I think I'm about ready to go. I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me. So be sure to like, comment. Do you have any packing tips of your own that you can share with me? That would be awesome. Lastly, subscribe. I am a big world traveler and I love doing videos like this. And if you're interested in seeing how my study abroad experience in Costa Rica is, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out a 3-week vlog as soon as I get back. So be on the lookout for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!